him. It's him. That's Grant's voice. He's out there.
Of course he is. He's one of them.
I know, Holly, but maybe he's come to help.
Now sit down.
Holly, he could be our last chance.
If he's our last chance, then we have no hope. None at all.
Scorpio.
Ah, it's me, Luke.
Where are you? What's going on?
Listen, Grant got the disc. I tried to hide it. He messed me up. He knocked me out.
Well, what about Holly and Celia?
I think I know where they are. They're at the expo ground.
Luke? Luke!
What happened?
It's cut off. Sounds like someone grabbed him.
What did he say?
He said more or less what we thought, that the girls are being held at the expo grounds, and it sounded like he knew where.
He didn't say?
He didn't get a chance to.
We better get over there.
First off, the information.
Afternoon. You people in a hurry?
You're not the same guy that was here yesterday.
Well, that depends on what time of day you were here.
Late afternoon, after 4.
Oh, yeah, well, that explains it. I work the early shift. See, I get off at 4. And, what can I help you with? You lose something?
No, someone. I'm Commissioner Scorpio. Now, listen, we're looking for a guy, American, tall, blonde, walks with a limp.
Curly hair.
That's him.
Right.
Yeah, he was here yesterday. He seemed like a nice enough guy.
So what do you want?
Oh, he wanted information. That's what the sign says over the booth.
What kind of information?
Anything at all. It's a very important case.
You a cop, too?
World Security Bureau.
No kidding. I heard about you guys. All right. What did this guy do?
Nothing yet, but his life could be in danger.
Oh, yeah? You want to know what kind of information you wanted from me, huh?
Right. Anything at all.
Well, you know, I get a lot of people by here, and they ask me all kinds of things. You know, like where's the toilet and the water fountain and telephone and stuff, you know? It gets confusing, but it all kinds of runs together after a while.
Anything at all will do.
It might have had to do with the pavilion. Something with an Eastern flavor, perhaps.
I remember. He was looking for the Persimmon.
Persimmon?
Yeah, the Persimmon. It's a restaurant down at the south end of the site. They feature a stuff-your-own pita bread sandwich.
You said the south end.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Look, take a map. It's just past the Zimbabwe pavilion there. You can't miss it.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Okay.
May I help you?
Maybe you can.
Nice place you've got here. Persimmon. It's a kind of fruit, isn't it?
Oh, that's what they tell me.
You own this restaurant?
No, I just work here.
At the information booth, they said pita sandwiches.
Right. These are all the ingredients right here.
I see. Stuff your own, eh? The business good?
Oh, it's been slow, but after the expo opens, things will pick up. Can I get you a sandwich?
No, thank you.
Something to drink?
Actually, we're looking for some information.
Yes, we're looking for a close friend.
Tall, curly blonde hair.
He was at the information booth yesterday asking about this restaurant. Now, maybe you've seen him.
Oh, sure. The delivery guy, sure. He was here.
When?
Yesterday, as you said. This guy you're looking for, he worked for a grocery store.
Sure does.
He's got a bum leg.
Yeah, that's him.
Look, the accident wasn't his fault. I don't think you should blame him. And besides, the other delivery guy came with the vegetables, and everything was all right.
Was he here long?
Oh, a couple of minutes in the back room, and then I came in here to help a customer. When I went back, he was gone. The other delivery guy was here with the vegetables. You two with the grocery store? Because half of the lettuce you sent me was rotten.
No, I'm sorry. We're with a private investigation firm.
Oh, I see.
And we really appreciate your time.
It's all right. That's the wife again.
Sure.
By the way, for what it's worth, he seemed like a real okay guy to me.
We'll make a note of it.
Good.
Well, there's nothing shady about this place.
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, why would he be so interested in the Persimmon if it's obvious that nothing happened here?
Whatever was happening here isn't happening here now.
Well, Celia and Holly certainly aren't here.
I never thought they would be. I mean, this isn't a pavilion. It's not foreign soil. They wouldn't be protected from our jurisdiction here.
Okay, where does that leave us?
With a word, persimmon. Why don't we sit down and think it through?
Listen, someone's coming in. Why, we just... Look! Then we're free? We can go?
I tried.
Enjoy.
You know, sitting here all day...
Accomplishes nothing, you're right.
So?
We've done nothing with the last couple of days but run around blindly on wild goose chases. From now on, we think first and then act in that order.
Couldn't you pick anything better to think over?
Minted cream tea. Now, here it stimulates the frontal brain lobes.
You've forgotten.
What?
The last time we drank this stuff.
Morocco?
Yeah.
Forget Morocco. Forget the heat. Forget the dust. Forget your aching feet. Forget the ugly bloke with the big machine gun.
It's a good thing he made friends with the basket maker.
Yeah. He knew how to handle a knife, didn't he?
That day, anyway.
Robbie Skinner and Connie Atkins almost cashed in their chips on that one. I hate reminiscing, especially about those days. Why are we doing this?
Well, it's kind of like an aspirin. It relieves the tension. Robert, what the hell are we going to do?
Narrow it down.
Persimmon. Persimmon isn't enough.
No, it's something, though. But not much without a direction.
Where do we get that direction?
We look for a clue.
Where do we get the clue?
More than one would be nice.
Oh, where do we get the clue?
You're asking a lot of questions.
You're right. Well?
Well, there's nothing happening here.
True, this is obviously not an expo hangout.
No, but the casino is. Why don't you head back there and keep your eyes and ears open, see what you can find out, to try to maintain a semblance of normality.
Okay, what about you?
I'm going home.
Why? You think they're going to call again?
I'm sure of it.
They've already made their demands.
I want to reiterate them.
Because we forgot?
No, because they now think they have more bargaining power in the form of a third captive.
You mean Luke?
They've got him, Connie. I'm sure of it.
We tried to charm our way out yesterday. Bad plan.
Is the food always as good here?
Sandwiches yesterday.
Grant's one of them, you know.
That man out there is not Grant Putnam.
Well, you could have fooled me.
He's impersonating Grant. He's had his face reconstructed. He was playing a part. It's all a lie.
How long?
For a long time, ever since we met again in London. My marriage, my whole life with him was just a sham. He's using us, all of us. He's sold us out for something I don't even know what.
For the disc, baby.
I've been so stupid. I was so naive to believe that he really loved me.
Sylvia, none of us want to see or believe certain things because they hurt us. But those things are there and they're true. I went through it a little bit. Nothing like what you've been through, of course. But a little bit with Natalie. And even after I knew the truth, after I knew how she'd used me, I can't forget the good that she did for me, no matter what her reasons were, you know?
Things didn't work out too well for Natalie.
No, she didn't make it.
What about the disc?
They have it.
So why are they still holding us?
Well, apparently the disc is no good unless they have a formula, because that way they can mass produce the thing.
How do you know they have it? Did they tell you? Have you seen it?
I was the one who gave it to them.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. And thank you for calling. Yes, the professor told me he'd been in contact with you. A great loss, I know. Yes, sir, I know what the project means to America. We're working on it, yes. The disc is still missing. There's no question that they do have it. They also have my wife, they have Celia Quartermain, and probably Luke Spencer. They need to get out of the country. Time. No, not much, I'm afraid. At this point, our last hope is getting access to the pavilions. That's right, all DVX satellite nations and the Gulistani one as well.
Well, at first I didn't know what it was. It took a while before I even realized what I had.
Where did you hide it?
Various places. I ended up putting it on one of the whirling fans in the casino.
Do you realize the hell everyone went through?
Yes.
Dr. Gerald is dead because of that disc.
Look, I just couldn't trust anybody.
Same old story.
All right. Look, I admit it, okay? I made a terrible mistake. But look, I've been making some real bad mistakes the last couple of years, and this was just the latest in a long line of them. And I'll tell you the rest of the truth. In a way, I liked having that thing. I liked having it, knowing where it was when there were people losing sleep over it. I'm sorry, but I'm human, and I did like the power.
Oh, like a real man. What are we going to do, hold out for the highest bidder?
I'm not sure, maybe. The first thing I had to do was find out why everybody wanted it, and I couldn't get a straight answer from anybody, Ollie. Not from anybody. And then when Natalie was killed, the pieces started to fit together. I don't know, I realized that they were all spies.
Why not just hand it over to the WSB then?
I can tell you that very simply because I couldn't trust the WSB. They have botched this thing from the beginning. Every move they made was a mistake.
Lives could have been saved. Don't you even realize that?
Celia, I had to go with my instincts.
Your instinct's great.
Yeah, all right, I know, okay? I know, I made a mistake.
Well, you still haven't said why you finally did give it to them.
Well, the whole thing got very confusing. And, like I said, I couldn't get a straight answer from anybody, so I went up to the mountains and I talked to this friend of mine who may be the only truly honest man that I know. Maybe. But I decided at that point that I had to give it back. So I came back and I took the disc to Robert. Believe it or not, he was the only one I could trust. And I was there, I was going to give it to him, and Grant turned up, and he knocked me out, and he stole it, and I chased him, and I blew it, and here I am.
Incredible.
The biggest problem was that I waited too long.
Shall I tell you why?
No, I'll tell you why. Because I didn't trust Robert. And I was wrong. I made a mistake. But I think I had some reasons to be cautious. That man planted drugs in my place. You know that. He has lied to me. He has not included me in any of these goings-on. He never told me even what the hell he was looking for. And I made a mistake, all right? I decided to work behind his back because, baby, he was working behind mine.
Well, you did a great job. You fooled him. You fooled me, too. You fooled everyone. Congratulations, Luke. Look where it got us.
I should have killed you when they ordered me to.
Well, it seems Dr. Putnam has realized that love of country is greater than love of any woman.